Ladies and gentlemen, a Dauphin Island welcome, please, to Captain T-Bone!
Yay! Go get him, Cap.
He's back. Is everybody ready for a T-Bone story? Well, let's get ready to rumble. You know, one of the hardest things with fishing is getting a good partner. I had a partner that was so-so, but he kind of flaked out on me. I had to get rid of him. So I got me a new partner. The guy was pretty good, but the problem with him was his name, Chip. I said, what kind of partner has a name like Chip? I need a rougher, tougher name than Chip. Chip is kind of a girly man name. Well, he didn't want to change his name, but I wasn't going to call him Chip because I didn't want anybody to see us going down the bay and say, there goes Captain T-Bone and Chip. So I started calling him Tater. So me and Tater, we want to take advantage of this new snapper season for the state of Alabama. And we read with care Chris Blankenship's article where it said, even though the state was recognizing 9 miles, the feds might not recognize that, so be on your own. Well, Tater's he's willy-nilly. So we started at the 3 mile, we caught 5-pound snapper. We went to the 6 mile, we caught 8-pound snapper. We went to the 9 mile, we caught 10-pound snapper. And I said, Tater, you know what we got to do? He goes, no, T-Bone. I said, we got to go farther. So we take on off, and we get out on a wreck we knew about 18 miles out. He goes, T-Bone, we're not supposed to be doing this. I said, there's nobody out here. Nobody can see us. He goes, you don't understand. They've got satellites with cameras that can read a tag on a car from way up there. I said, just fish. So we started catching these huge snapper. I'm talking about 18, 20-pound snapper. And all of a sudden we heard this rumbling coming in the distance. He goes, I told you, here come the feds. I said, don't worry about that. And all of a sudden this gray plane starts coming toward our location. And I said, well, just whatever you do, don't catch a fish while they're over the top of us. As they got over the top of us, on the back of the plane, the cargo deck came down, and a couple guys came out and started throwing bags like this out. Must have thrown 10 or 12 of them out. And I said, man, that's pretty nasty throwing your trash out here. That's not environmentally friendly. Tater said, I don't think it is. I said, I sure would like to know what's in those bags. He goes, well, let's put over there and see. As we started to put over toward the bags that were floating, all of a sudden that big old plane made a big sharp turn. And as he came over the top of us, they still had that ramp down. And 4 or 5 guys came out all dressed in black with them AR-15. And me and Tater hit the deck. We hit the deck. And all of a sudden, the plane started easing off and we got up.
Are you scared?
Hell yeah, we were scared.
How scared were you?
I'll tell you how scared we were. A double absorbent, extra large Depends diaper would not have held what my BVDs attempted to hold. But we survived. So we put it on over and we picked up the bags, and I said, man, there's got to be something important in these bags. These 2 bags are still left floating. I said, let's see what they are. Tater said, no, let's go. We got to get inside. Let's go. So we took off wide open to Billy Goat Hole. We get back to Billy Goat Hole. I said, let's look in the bag, Tater. He said, no, I want to go home. So we got home, and when we got home, I checked inside the bag, and you ain't going to believe what I found.
What?
I thought it was going to be very valuable, but it turned out not to be very valuable. It was nothing but some shredded up paper. And I said, Tater, this is just somebody's trash. But then we looked in another bag and we found something that might be extremely valuable. You might agree. Could be worth some money. This is what we found. This is what we found. Everybody's been looking for this. But this is what we found. But I got to thinking, you know, this is not something to play with. Somebody might want this really bad. And I looked at the little secret feature it had on it. So now, none of y'all is going to get this from me. And Monday morning, I've got an appointment with a man named Donald Trump. And Wednesday morning, I've got an appointment with a man named Jeb Bush. And I think next week, T-Bone is going to be riding around in a new boat. Thank y'all.